I'm gonna check out this CBA thing that's been going viral. Angel Reese on her podcast with DiJonai Carrington, they had like a talk about the CBA. This was like a quote people took away from it. It said, "If y'all don't give us what we want, we sitting out." Angel Reese said that about the upcoming CBA. Angel Reese responded because some people took out of context what she said, and she said, "I love how y'all have selective hearing. I said I'm hearing if they don't give us what we want, we sitting out. That's the truth. I never said anything about the NBA. We're prepared to stay at the negotiating table for as long as it takes. Here's a link to my podcast so you can hear the conversation too. I'll continue to use my voice to speak for what we want and deserve as a lead. Thank you." This was the clip right here.
CBA is coming up. I can't wait.
Girl, y'all benefited from everything. Y'all youngins benefited from NIL.
What does that mean? We deserve more. Everybody.
I agree.
Everybody.
I agree with that.
But we gotta face the consequences.
Y'all gotta give us something.
But the women coming in, not this year, but next year.
Yeah.
The ones coming in this year will still be on the rookie contract again.
Mm-hmm.
The ones the year after, they gonna get more. They probably gonna be making more than us.
Oh, they are.
I'm hurt.
They are. Like, yeah. I've been in the meetings. They are.
I need to get in the.
You need to come to the meeting.
I need to get in the meetings because I'm hearing like, yeah, they don't give us. If y'all don't give us what we want, like, we sit out.
That's a possibility for real.
That was the main clip that's been going viral. And I think people were saying that you're saying you'll sit out, but the only reason people are watching is because the fever. And they're saying like if you guys sat out, wouldn't make like a big difference. Like you guys remember the NBA lockout? The NBA players, they went to go play in like they had like the NBA lockout. That's when all them hoop mixtapes and stuff came out. That was a lit time period. I low key, if another lockout would ever happen to NBA, I hope that happens again because that was live. Right here, they had the hoop mixtape, and this was the littest time ever, in my opinion. I don't think that could happen for women's though. If they could, they'll be doing it for Unrivaled, but I don't think them sitting out makes much of a difference, in my opinion. This is another clip that went up.
It's hard, like, especially as two Black women that are like unapologetic. We gonna pop our shit and we gonna say what we said, and I stand on what we said. Like I feel like it's really hard, and I feel like we've experienced some of the same like negativity, and like it's hard.
It is.
And,
it really is.
yeah.
You try to just like block it out.
Like you're not gonna play with me. I mean, sometimes I be really want to clock some tea, but it be like, I can't.
And the thing with the CBA, like this was like one thing, right? So the last CBA, this came out in 2020. Significant salary bump league-wide. Top players can earn $500K, more than 3 times previous max. Every player gets their own hotel room, full salary on maternity leave, new commissioner's cup, potential for 50-50 revenue split. So that was January 14, 2020. This, especially the second line, this is about to be outrageous. And Caitlyn did like an interview thing today where she spoke, and she spoke about I think she gave her opinions on it, if I'm not mistaken here, but this is like another clip. This came out today.
I'm not huge on like comparing the WNBA and the NBA. Like I don't really think that's fair. Obviously I think where the WNBA is right now is pretty incredible. I think a lot of people, or most people, would not believe it's in the place that it is right now. So I think when people always ask me this question, like where I think it'll be in 5 years, is like it's hard for me to answer because people didn't even think we'd be right here right now. And I think really sky's the limit. I think when you see, our TV numbers when we're on national television, we're averaging over 1 million viewers or whatever it is. The All-Star game I think was over 4 million viewers. Like it's just really great numbers. So the more opportunities we're given, I think the more it's going to shine and get better and better. I think also the talent level in college is continuing to get a lot better, and as those players come into the league, and it's going to continue to improve. We're adding 2 new teams next year, and then probably another team year after that.
Some more games.
Yeah, more games, which I think will be good. It will lengthen the season a little bit more.
I'm ready for the W to start. I'm not gonna lie. The NBA been disappointing this year, but there's gonna be something every single day, and I'm really excited to cover that. I'm just waiting for that to come back. I just hope everyone stays healthy so we can get like a full, good season. They can't say, oh, this player got hurt, so that's why they lost. Like I hope everyone's healthy. It plays out how it's supposed to play out. But yeah, this is great. I like this. This is gonna be a great season. I'm really excited. For Cece, she a lot of people have been saying she has to get stronger. I think she took shit a little too far. So she took this shit a little too far, if you ask me. She probably the strongest guard, the W. She was like, oh, bet I'm skinny. Yeah, she looks like a bodybuilder now. Their ticket prices too. Rachel had like something she was speaking about. Let me see.
I was looking up courtside seats for one of the Indiana Fever home games. Firstly, I could not find a courtside seat that is like first row on the hardwood. All of the courtside seats are like second or
Wait, two, damn. Yeah, that's crazy.
or third row or fourth row, and they're in such weird places. They're like behind the opposition's bench. They're also because these are resale at this point, like $4,000 minimum a piece for a courtside seat that is like not first row. You know what I mean? It's hard to justify paying for a courtside seat when you're not on the hardwood, when it's that expensive. Like those are tapping in to some NBA numbers when you talk about getting a courtside seat. I'm going to keep looking and I'm going to get myself courtside somehow at an Indiana Fever game this season. Like we're going to figure it out. But a supply and demand issue, we have seen it. There was also just a report where the Indiana Fever will be playing at Iowa for a preseason game against the Brazilian women's national team, and 15,000 tickets sold out in under 45 minutes. Like this is Taylor Swift type of voodoo Eras tour ticket sale things. Like this is actually insane.
Oh, let's look at it now. We're gonna look at it now. See the sky. Oh, this will be. Wouldn't this be courtside? This be courtside. This is courtside. Damn, $2,558. All right, we're gonna compare it to the worst team in the NBA. The only NBA games I go to is to see her play. My old teammate from Bama, K. Lou, he was in there. I'll go see him play. But that's besides that, I low-key got no interest in going. I just want to see my dogs play. But let me see. Okay, courtside. Damn, so Fever tickets, it costs more than Hornets courtside tickets right now. The ticket prices for when the Grizzlies play the Lakers. Yeah, that's crazy. So the Fever is like going to an NBA game. This was Sydney Colson on her role with the Fever. I'm gonna play this.
Our team, if the Fever, with our team, we have to understand like every role is important. You need somebody to be excited about being a defensive stopper. You need somebody to be excited about getting rebounds. Like you need all the pieces to make it work. And so while offense is sexy for everybody, it's like we need every single person to be showing up every day, and we got to know what we're going to get from you. So that was a big thing with the Aces. Like we accepted our roles and we thrived in them, and that's what made us successful. And so, I have a feeling that that'll be the vibe going to this team as well. And if it's not, then I'm gonna just be speaking up a lot, I guess. So like with the Aces, people would dismiss me as a non-factor. Like for a lot of the year, I've been a role player, come off the bench for my entire season. But you were at that New York game. Like I had to come in.
Yeah, makes shots.
I had 2 points, but I had to defend Sabrina for the game. And so, if our team, if the Fever, with our team, we have to understand like every role is important. You need somebody to be excited about being a defensive stopper. You need somebody to be excited about getting rebounds. Like you need all the pieces to make it work. And so while offense is sexy for everybody, it's like we need every single person to be showing up every day, and we got to know what we're going to get from you. So that was a big thing with the Aces. Like we accepted our roles and we thrived in them, and that's what made us successful. And so, I have a feeling that that'll be the vibe going to this team as well. And if it's not, then I'm gonna just be speaking up a lot, I guess.
I think she's a good. She's basically replacing Erica Wheeler pretty much. So I think she should do a good job. Oh, another thing, I saw a lot of people was talking about this. So it said announces the signing of Nika to an endorsement deal.
My name is Nika, and I play for the Seattle Storm.
I never land straight all night.
Ever since I was a kid, being a woman in basketball, I have been doubted. I love being an underdog. Every victory, every milestone is a little sweeter. It's all about proving yourself right, not others wrong. It's so much bigger than basketball.
Bring it back up, 'cause it's lit.
So that was pretty dope commercial. So I saw someone like put up something and said like Under Armour did more for her than Nike did for Caitlin Clark and all this other stuff. And then I saw some people saying she has like the greatest agent of all time. I do agree. Her agent, for her to get an Under Armour deal without really doing anything at a W, who is her agent? Who is her agent? We're gonna look up who her agent is, as a matter of fact. Okay, who she signed to? Yeah, their agency different. So the fact that she got a UA deal without doing anything this year is pretty crazy. Like, look at some of these comments. Said, is she's gonna get played this year? They barely put her in last season. I hope she gets more playing time too. Ends up doing any type of good in the W, which I think she will. It's good to have her, already, signed to your thing. And then on top of that, she has like the look. Like she's kind of like what's that girl's name? She dates Jaylen Brown, I think, or something. She was on the Sky. I forgot her name. I see her and that girl's the same thing. Like they're attractive, so you can do a lot of they got like a modeling face. You can play basketball and also model. That's what I was saying in the past. Like, you guys know how Jared McCain, he got like a nail polish deal. The NBA player on the Sixers, he got like a nail polish deal. Her or the girl from the Sky, those should be the type of like, why aren't those type of players getting them type of deals? You know what I'm saying? But back to the CBA thing from getting the video, this was something else I forgot to play.
And DiJonai Carrington talking about the CBA, our collective bargaining agreement, on the podcast, and hinting that there could be a strike, meaning the players won't play if the Players Association cannot come to a deal this year with the league. It is going to come down to money, it's going to come down to benefits, and all the things the women feel like they haven't been getting. And especially with the banner year the W had in 2024. Over 2 million fans came out to the games, 600,000 fans on average watching the games, and a $2.2 billion streaming deal. This is going to be really interesting.
Understand if all the teams were pulling in weight like the Fever last year, all of the W was pulling in viewership like the Indiana Fever, okay, I get it. But if only one team is doing it, only one team has leverage. Kind of curious now what they're gonna say in the CBA thing, like, oh, give us the money that the Fever brought the W. Like that is like, you know what I'm saying? That don't come on now. I'm not saying the players didn't pull no weight in, but I'm just like, we just have to be real. All right, like, do y'all see this? Like, you see what I mean? Like, come on, bro. We gotta be real about this shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Let me know your thoughts on that in the comment section. And as always, it's your boy.